and this is the third thing, I became aware that the Lancashire Police and Crime Commissioner, Andrew Snowden, spoke to the BBC, and he said that it was really important that a review was conducted in Nicola Bulley's case because he wanted to understand, and I'm going to quote this, how the narrative got so out of control. I mean, I literally did a double take when I read that, and I'm going to go on and just say more about what he said. He said that the College of Policing were doing a review. Well, I've already mentioned that in previous videos. And he posed the question, how do police maintain control of the narrative when everyone is trying to fill airtime and column inches? I have to say, I was really taken aback reading that, but not surprised. That is not what a review should be looking at. The review should be looking at the decisions that the police took and the context of those decisions being taken, how those decisions were reached. That should be the focus in Nicola Bulley's case. Odd thing that the Police and Crime Commissioner, Mr. Snowden, is saying, well, why did people take an interest in this case? And how did the narrative run away from the police? Let's not forget the role that the police played in this. As I said before, they asked people not to speculate, and yet there they were speculating. And here we have a Police and Crime Commissioner talking out when people were told not to talk about the case. But yet there's Mr. Snowden speaking out, and he also said that the police were right. They said that she had gone into the water and she was found almost 3 weeks on, a mile away in the water. And that's another contentious point for me because we have to wait for the coroner's findings. We still don't know when Nicola died or how she died, so that seems very premature and presumptuous to say anything on that point. We still need to know those facts about the case. But to me, when I look at these three particular things that have happened across the last couple of weeks, it does look to me that the police and Mr. Snowden are trying to control the narrative, and that makes me feel very uneasy. And it makes me uneasy because the timing that the Police and Crime Commissioner from Lancashire has chosen to speak out is also at the time where Wayne Couzens, who was a police officer who kidnapped, raped and murdered Sarah Everard, has been back in court on several charges. And what has come to light is that just days before Sarah was kidnapped, raped and murdered, Wayne Couzens had indecently exposed himself to staff, a female member of staff at the McDonald's drive-through. And that was reported both times to the police, and there was clear CCTV images of his car and his vehicle registration index number, and the card that he used to pay for his food was also given to the police, the Metropolitan Police, I should say, and they did nothing. And that is incredibly concerning because had they have taken those reports seriously, had they have acted, Sarah would have been saved.